Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aman and today is day 4 of my Vlogmas journey, and I can't believe I've already done 3 days of this and I've still got quite a few days to go. If you guys enjoy watching this, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, let me know what you guys enjoyed about these videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel and select that bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I am uploading. Today's video, I thought I would show you a bit of my creative side. I love painting and art and things like that, and with my work I don't really get to do that, so I thought why not use this opportunity to do that. But before I get started, this is something that I painted last year and I absolutely love this. So I picked up a few more of these last year. I think I picked these up from Home Bargains? B&M, Home Bargains. One of those two places. It wasn't very expensive, so I went and picked up some more. I got these last year, but I never got around to actually painting them. Isn't that the cutest? Look. So you've got the front of the train, then you've got the back passengers. You know what? Let's start with the front because I did want to do this one. But I'm going to start with this one, and as I'm painting, I'm going to do a bit of my Q&A because there were way too many questions to try and get through in one video. So some of the questions from your guys' Q&A over on my personal Instagram, they're on my phone, and I'm going to be trying to go through as many as I can today, so bear with me. I first did art at... Oh, wow, okay. This is going to need loads of paint. So I did art at high school, and then also at college. I did graphic design, which is what kind of helps me with what I do now anyways. But I really enjoy art, and honestly for the last few years I haven't been able to paint. I might put a few of the paintings that I've made in like somewhere on the screen so you guys can see, but unfortunately they're not completed. I kind of start and then run out of time because I get distracted, and then before you know it I have other things to do. So that's what happens. Some of these questions are a little bit inappropriate, so I'm going to skip them. But the question is, would you ever date someone that couldn't drive? As in, I could teach them to drive. It's great if the person can drive, but it's not a necessity. Someone's asking me, current book that I'm reading or favourite book right now that I'm reading. I think a book that I'm reading right now it's called Manifest or Manifestation. It's really good. It honestly helps get me into the right mindset of what I want to be doing and really planning and manifesting things in my life. I love that. I love books like that. Keeps you in a good mindset. Someone's asking my height. I am 5'6". I refuse to believe this, but I'm 5'6". I've always thought I'm like 5'7". But yeah. I have a longer torso and shorter legs. So whenever you guys see me sitting in the car, it may look like I'm really tall, but yeah, I'm only 5'6". Okay, this is a really good question. What is your dream garden or the vision that you have? My dream garden would be really tall trees, like pine trees. Really tall, not being able to see into the neighbours' gardens and stuff like that. I would like those big hedges right around the back of the garden. I remember driving in near Moore Park, kind of northwest London, and around that area, kind of above Northwood Hills. I remember doing a driving lesson with my student, and as we were driving down this road, we accidentally turned into what was like a private road, and as we're driving down that road, I saw diamond cut hedges. I was like, oh, this is a completely different pay grade. It was amazing, and I was like, I want my garden to have those. So yeah, diamond cut hedges are something that I definitely would like. All right, next question. My ideal guy. Just someone who understands me, someone who's easygoing, just wants to have fun in life, and that's it. No big kind of list. Oh wow, that's too much paint. But yeah, it'd be great if the person is driven, motivated, their work ethic is good. I love things like that. Okay, this is a good question. Do you work out, or as being a driving instructor, does it constrain you for long hours? I haven't been to the gym properly for a while. I did actually set up a gym kind of subscription 6-week thing. That was really good, but it was just my availability was a concern, so I wasn't able to commit myself to it. YouTube does kind of take over life a little bit, and like, as you guys can see here, every day I'm going to be recording. So I don't really have time to do too many other things outside of that. I love my job, but it is a little bit challenging. Oh no, I keep painting over the wheels. Would I date a South Indian man from India? He genuinely likes you. I think that's like a personal question there. But honestly, at the moment with how I am, I'm not looking to date. I am very much content in my own space, my own time. If I meet someone and things just kind of work out and things just kind of flow straight away, I'm open to the idea, but I'm not actively going out looking. I'm just happy being me, and I honestly love my life like that. How long have I been a driving instructor? What was I doing before driving? Oh, good question, because I don't think I've actually told you guys about my work life before being an instructor, but I've been an instructor for 12 years, since I was 21. Before that, I've had a few different jobs, and honestly I loved each of my jobs. The first place I worked was actually temping. It was a bowling alley, and I worked as a party host. So my duties, basically just work Saturday, Sundays first of all. My duties used to be where I would have to come in and prep for the children's birthday parties first thing in the morning, and then look after the whole bowling alley bit, allocating lanes and all the rest of it, and then just cleaning up around the place. And then after that I was working in the bar in the same place. But I think I really enjoyed working the birthday parties because we had a strict kind of routine with what would go on, and by the end of the party we would get up and get all the kids dancing, and really kind of, it was really fun. It was really fun. I loved it. And I was there for about 2 years, and then after that I worked in Pizza Hut. I worked in Pizza Hut as a waitress. Again, this was a really good job. I think when you're young it's good to kind of just work in random places, get that experience. Pizza Hut was really nice. I was there for 2 years. I was waitressing, and it was really nice when you'd get lovely customers when they go out of their way to tip you. And I know with some people they don't like tipping, which is completely fine, but whenever anybody would give me a tip, it would really make me appreciate kind of my job and how I am and working and stuff. And so whenever I go out to restaurants, I always make sure if the server is nice and I get good service, I am going to leave a tip. I remember this one time, it was a family of, I think maybe 4 people came in for some food, and they only really had like desserts and coffees. They didn't even like order any actual food. This is while I was at Pizza Hut, and I think their bill was like £23, £26 or something like that. And I was serving loads of tables at this point. So when it came to paying their bill, they gave me a £50 note and said, keep the rest. I was like, what? Are you serious? Considering this was about 13 years ago, that is a lot of money. So as a 20-year-old getting £23, well, £23 as a tip is a crazy amount. So yeah, I was, as you can imagine, I was extremely happy. But yeah, I still remember them. It was an Asian family. They were really lovely. What's this? Do you remember the smart looking officer you met in Diljit concert? I'm not going to say your name, but yeah, I see the name written there. But no, I'm sorry. There were loads of people when I went to the Diljit concert, so it was hard to remember. Plus, whenever I go out now, I always get recognised. Like, I don't expect it to happen, but it always happens. It's a little bit overwhelming sometimes. Like, yeah, I never expected this. And you guys hear me say this all the time, but honestly, I appreciate it. But I didn't see it coming when I started posting. So thank you. This is taking ages. I don't even know if I've done it the right colour. Let me show you guys what else I have to paint, by the way, because at some point I will paint this. So I've picked up, I'm a kid, by the way. I am literally a kid. So I've picked up, which one is this? This is Cinderella, I think. So this is Cinderella, I want to say. No, this is not Cinderella. This is, wait, I can't remember this one's name. She's the one that wears blue. Cinderella, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll try and look it up by then anyways. And another one, because I'm a big kid, is Belle. Belle's my favourite. Stockholm Syndrome. It gets all of us. I'm really looking forward to painting these. That definitely would have been much easier to paint than what I'm doing here, but I'm going to carry on with this now because I've committed. I have committed. I probably should have done a brown, or like a light brown. I'm here now. Feet OnlyFans. When? That's literally the question. I'm not going to be setting up an OnlyFans, and I'm not going to be setting up an OnlyFans for feet. I can't believe people pay for stuff like that, but you know, if that's what you like, then that's what you like. But I won't be setting that up anytime soon. But if I do, I shall let you guys know. That's a joke. That is a joke. I am not setting it up. How do you find living by yourself? Ooh, I like that one. I like it. I thought it might be lonesome at times, but it's actually nice to be in your own company. Like, honestly, I get so much done throughout the day, the days that I am productive, and then the days I'm not productive, I just sit around watching TV, and it's nice to have those days because I'm always working so much. So when I actually get time to chill out, I tell myself it's okay, it's not boring, I'm enjoying this. But I do like to break up my day by doing things. going out for a walk, going for a quick shop, going to the gym. I definitely want to set that up in the new year because I want to get back into Pilates. Like, I do that at home actually. Having said that, I do. I've got a load of gym equipment at home anyways. But besides that, I've got my Pilates mat and the reformer machine and everything. So I do stretch out. And honestly, it's the best feeling when I wake up first thing in the morning and I actually allocate myself time to sit there and just stretch. Just put on some nice soothing music and I'm on my way. Do you hold Hindu beliefs and do you have a favourite god? I mean, Ganesh, Durga, Lakshmi. I'm not Hindu, I am Sikh. How do I always stay positive? I'd like to say I always stay positive, but honestly, I have my down days. I get sad sometimes, I even cry. But it's normal to have emotions. It's normal to let yourself be upset and have a little cry. You don't want to keep things bottled up. I was talking about that book earlier, the manifestation book, and it tells you there is no difference between your subconscious self and your conscious self. So if you keep having negative or bad thoughts all the time, you start to believe it. So I try and not to have negative thoughts. Before you know it, I force myself to be happy and then I will be happy. This looks like a child painted this. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said I'm an artist, but I'm getting there. How are you so intimidating yet so sweet? I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. Will we ever see you in Punjabi or Bollywood movies? Funny question, I don't think so. I don't think that's me. I know this will need a second coat, so I'm just roughing it right now. It is what it is. Coffee or chai? Definitely chai. Having said that, I haven't made it at home for a little while, so I will probably make that tomorrow. So with chai, it's cha actually. Chai is like how you say it in Hindi, but Punjabi, I would say cha. I'm gonna have some cha. I always chuck everything into the pan before I even put in the water and before I even put in the tea. So I just kind of chuck in ginger, I chuck in some cardamom pods, kind of break them up a little bit, and then some fennel seeds and some ajwain if I want to. I don't know what ajwain is in English. I'm gonna look it up, put it down here for you guys. But that's like an extra. I think that helps with digestion. What are my Christmas plans? So my Christmas plans are simple. I'm going out and about recording every other day, doing vlogs for you guys, doing lessons in between when I get a chance. And for Christmas itself, no plans. I'm just gonna be staying at home, making myself a nice little roast. I might go over to my sister's, I'm not sure. I am invited, but I don't know if I want to go over to my sister's because, like I said, I actually enjoy being at home and being on my own at home is no problem. I'm just going to give myself loads of little things to do. I actually really want to get a sewing machine. My mum's a tailor, so when I was younger, I would always be making little bits here and there. And now that I have my own house, I want to have a room which is going to be for all my arts and crafts and everything. So I envision myself having a sewing machine in there. I remember a few years back, I made myself a peplum top and I also made my nephew a t-shirt to match. So I just went out and got some fabric and I made a little t-shirt for him. This is my youngest nephew, by the way, not Gavin, the other one. And I made me a little top and made him a little shirt. It was so cute because it fit perfectly, and I actually did all the seams really nicely as well. I was very impressed with it. I even wore it out to doing driving lessons. It's actually really fun to be able to make your own clothes. They don't teach stuff like this at schools anymore. It's because they want you to keep buying stuff outside. Top 5 favourite songs at the moment. Ooh. I don't know if I can name top 5, but I'll just kind of go through what I'm listening to at the moment. I'm listening to Diljit Dosanjh, a little bit of Sidhu Moosewala. I love his songs. A mix of artists actually. There's, what's her name? Cat Burns, she's really good. I like her music. Ooh, Adele. I literally just put on a mix on Spotify. Where are you and your family originally from? So my family is originally from Punjab, which is in India, which is up in the north, close to Delhi, but it's still a 6-hour drive from Delhi. Back home, my family are originally farmers. My granddad passed away recently, but he was literally farming up until a few years ago. And even now, when he was out and about, he would still go out and do the garden and things like that. He absolutely loved it. But yeah, originally back home, my family is from Punjab. Not related to the Q&A, but your videos have been really helpful and I've passed on my second try. Thank you. I'm glad the videos helped and well done for passing. What made me want to become an instructor? It wasn't necessarily me going, yeah, I want to be a driving instructor. My sister is a driving instructor and that's naturally how I've come into this. So I was like, oh, I'll do that because she's doing it. and then before you know it, I kind of found my own way. So it wasn't essentially my plan going into this, but when I started, I really enjoyed it. It's a really good job. It is stressful, mind you, as with any job. Oh God, Safra is messaging me non-stop. Safra, go away. He's known as Smiley Safra on TikTok. He's the guy that I did the emergency stop video with and he cracked up laughing. What was I talking about? We were talking about hair routine. So with my hair, I tend to wash it once every like 5-6 days or so. I just wait for it to look like it's getting greasy, and the day I'm going to wash my hair, I usually put in some hair oil, massage it into my head, like really kind of go in, and then leave it in my hair for a little while and then wash it out. And for my hair shampoo, for the last 4 years or so, I've been using the Waterman's shampoo, which is a caffeine shampoo, I think. Recently, I've started using another shampoo. I'm going to put the name of it down here on the screen, and I got that one from TikTok shop, and that helps with getting thicker hair and stuff like that. And I feel like I like this new shampoo as well. I kind of go one to the other, really. Are you ever going to start a cooking channel? Guys, I can't keep popping up new channels every so often. I just try and do everything on this channel. So I always just post whenever I'm going to make something. If I feel like you guys are going to ask me for the recipe, I usually just kind of record little bits here and there throughout the day. And then by the end of the day, I try and make a video to say, hey guys, if you want to make this, here it is. So I just post that on my TikTok. When will I retire? Oh wow, I haven't thought about that one. I think the thing with me is I work well when I'm always active. So if I just sit at home idle, even if let's say money's just coming in and I don't have to worry about money, I would get too bored sitting at home. I always have to be doing something. So whether it's this, whether it's going out to the shops, whether it's going to work, I like keeping busy. So when you say retire, I could be retired and traveling, yes, but I can't be retired and just sitting at home. Yeah, I'm happy to retire at like 50. I don't want to be working all my life. I want to enjoy my life. What was you up in Hereford for? Do you like the city? Oh, I don't know if I can tell you guys what I was doing in Hereford. You guys will find out soon. I can't say. Your favourite movie, season, Bollywood, Hollywood, separately, looking for suggestions. My favourite Bollywood movie, I have a few. Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Kal Ho Na Ho, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Devdas. Basically any Shah Rukh Khan movie is up there. It's the 1990s to 2000s. That's the year that you want to be watching. Anything after that, it's not that great. And Hollywood, I don't know, I really don't watch that many Hollywood movies to say. Like, I watch them, but it's one of those ones where with Hollywood movies, nothing really sticks out at you where you're going to be like, oh, I love this movie and I want to rewatch that movie. Yeah, I think that's about it with that one. What's the one thing that always puts a smile on your face? You have a phenomenal smile too. Thank you very much for the compliment. I don't know, I laugh at anything and everything really. And I'm really proud of the fact that I didn't have braces, because all through high school I was very quiet, not really talking to anyone. I had my friends, but you know, we only just spoke to each other. I was never the popular crowd, and I'm so glad that I wasn't. I was the quiet and kind of, I want to say weird. I was part of the weird crowd where there's like a bunch of randoms kind of collected. That was me and my friend group, and it was great that way. I've just realized how long this video has turned out to be, so I'm going to leave this guy there and end the Q&A there. And I feel like I've only really gone through 7 pages. I've got another 15 pages of questions to go with this Q&A, so you will get a part 2 and part 3 at this rate. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, select the bell icon, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you for following along. But this is where I'm leaving it today.